I may have stumbled onto the most like Sigma alpha male Instagram movie of all time. This is SWAT Firefight, and it stars Gabriel Macht, aka Harvey Specter. You are not firing Mike goddamn Ross. Now get the hell out of my office. And Giancarlo Esposito, aka Gustavo Fring.
Welcome.
No, that's the wrong character. Ugh, I need to fire my editor, bruh.
Fire your editor? You write your videos. Why would you write in a purposeful mistake so that you could make up firing a fake person?
You're one to talk. You're me, meaning you wrote this dumbass segment where we talk to each other.
Well, that means you did this too, moron!
All right, can we just watch the movie? I can already feel my retention graph going down, and I don't really want the YouTube algorithm to punish me for this.
Okay, fine, but can you at least show them the picture of when we met Giancarlo Esposito? It was really cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, let's watch this freaking movie, and hey, make sure to subscribe. SWAT Firefight starts with a hot Los Angeles party. All of these people are grinding on each other, hitting bongs, drinking alcoholic beverages. It's crazy up in here until this guy decides to take the party hostage. Harvey Specter, or Paul Cutler, is on the LAPD, and he leads the hostage rescue team. Sorry, I'm gonna call him Harvey. I don't care that his name is Paul in this. He's Harvey fucking Specter. And you know what? I'm not gonna call any character in this film by their name in the movie because they're all stupid generic action names. I'm gonna call them what, we'd rather be calling them. So Harvey calls the kid whose house it is to like figure out what's going on, and this kid is just like a total douche, just like an absolute shithead for no reason.
My parents are gonna kill me. They got my friends in the den. Get in here, shoot them.
Why are you being such a douche?
You have any weapons in there, Slater?
No, man, just get your asses in here and shoot these dicks.
And then he decides to shoot his own house's security cameras because, yeah, sure. I can't fathom why he'd do that, but yeah, okay, I mean, sure. Now shots have been fired, so Harvey sends in the SWAT team. The camera work and the editing in this movie are so bad already. Look at this shit. That doesn't make it exciting. That doesn't make my blood pump. It just annoys me and takes me out of it. Okay, I'm not a trained professional. Like, I'm not on a SWAT team, obviously, but is it smart to shoot the hand of a dude holding a gun to someone's head? Like, couldn't the shock from that make you pull the trigger or something? I don't know how, like, the muscles and the nerves in the hands react to getting shot, but I would assume, right, if you get shot, you might, like, tense up. So wouldn't you maybe, like, accidentally have them shoot the person in the head? I don't know. Am I stupid, or is this movie stupid? Probably both. After this, the police chief informs Harvey that they have to send him to Detroit to train their SWAT team because they suck over there or something, and they definitely have a normal conversation that real people would have.
Detroit requested the best. Our mayor is buddies with their mayor. Besides, who's gonna miss you here except for me? So, how much?
Detroit requested the best. Our buddies is mayors with their mayors. Besides, who's gonna miss you here beside me? So, how much? Well, time to go to Detroit. Oh, no, wait. Still in Los Angeles. I'd react like that too if Harvey Specter walked past me. I can't blame them. Remember, guys, this is a Sigma male movie. Or, no, actually, it's probably an alpha male movie because he, like, is training other dudes to be less beta. So, yeah, no, this is an alpha male movie. And as such, every woman that he sees needs to want to have sex with him. Anyways, now we meet his ex, and they also have an extremely weird interaction that no humans would ever have.
You need a date? I brought us dinner.
You dumped me, remember? I work too much. School night. Got a lot of homework to do.
Someday you're gonna meet somebody that you care about more than work. And when you do, embrace her. Or else she's gonna figure out that you are emotionally unavailable.
Like, who? What? But you know what? Good on Harvey for sticking to his boundaries and not letting her in. That's a strong alpha male if I've ever seen one. Now we're in Detroit, and Harvey just goes in balls deep.
I think I just spotted a guy with a bomb in his backpack.
Can you still see him?
Yeah, he's sitting on a park bench across from the main entrance. Black boots, black hat, and hoodie.
Are you insane? That would get you fired on the spot. They'd be like, you know what, no, you can't do this job. Gus!
This little stunt was sanctioned by the feds in cooperation with the mayor's office and our lovely chief of police.
There is no way the mayor approved that, dude. What? Obama?
You are not part of this department, so you'll have no actual authority.
If I'm going to train your men, I have to be able to do it in the field, not on a shooting range.
I am not giving you command of the SWAT team.
So, Gus is a bit of a control freak, though I'm not sure why these details wouldn't be ironed out in advance. Like, obviously, he needs control of the team. Like, what?
You got a minute, Inspector? Hi, I'm Kim, Department Shrink.
Paul, visitor.
Hi, Paul Visitor. I'll see you around.
Remember, guys, this is an alpha male movie, and as such, every girl that sees him wants to have sex with him. I mean, look at this. This movie was made exclusively for, like, Gen X men. Nobody else could find any appeal in watching this boring piece of crap. Now training starts, and it's perhaps an ad for Dick's Sporting Goods.
So push yourself to the limits here and get used to it.
Come on, man.
This movie has some of the worst, like, roasts and comebacks I've ever heard in my life.
Screw you, Stockton. You're probably too worried about catching the STD to even have sex.
All right, playtime's over, guys. Let's go.
Like, how is that a roast? You could be having sex because you're, like, a handsome and well-equipped guy, but you don't because you're smart and saving yourself and, you know, you don't want to get infected. Fucking loser. After training, we got to deal with another hostage situation, and it's boring.
Dynamic entry. Waters, sniper into that building.
This guy is mad and tries to argue with Harvey's orders. He's like, I'm the best marksman, man. You can't be telling people where to go. You're not in charge of us.
I'm the better shot, I'll take it.
Hey, I just deployed an asset, Officer Kellogg. You do not countermand me. Are we clear?
They save this lady from Peacemaker's racist dad, and then she kills herself in front of all of them. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. And to celebrate a successful hostage rescue, the guys go out drinking.
Oh, you cheated.
You cheated.
No, I didn't. I played to win.
Oh my God, it really is Harvey Specter. So he fires the guy who was arguing with him. And you know, I guess fair enough. Gus is all mad because he's like, you can't fire my men. And this is a really good time to point out Giancarlo Esposito's ridiculous Detroit accent.
This is our playbook. Best shooter, best leader. This is Detroit! He was deemed not to be a flight risk and paid to court. She killed herself. We got killers. We got drug dealers overwhelming our system.
Every interaction in this movie ends so quickly. Like, there's no interesting dialogue at any point. It's like, if people argue, it instantly has to get resolved. If people flirt, it instantly has to, like, lead to longing looks. Like, there's no interesting conversations happening in this movie. Everything is just, hey, you can't do that. Well, I'm gonna. Okay. We get more boring fucking training scenes until Peacemaker's racist dad gets out of jail. Now, at this point, we have hit the second half of the movie. Now, generally in a movie, you have what is called a story structure. You know, inciting incident, rising action, climax, falling action. Many movies are broken down into 3 acts, but some can be 4, 5, 2. You know, it just depends on what the script calls for. This movie makes the bold choice of foregoing any of that. There are no acts. There are no character arcs. From this point on, the movie pretends that it has a middle. And I'm not kidding. It's so weird. Like, it's so jarring. Harvey has been here for a week, and he goes on a date with this girl that he saw at the office earlier that I mentioned. And they have this conversation.
I'm not looking to win any negotiations here.
Good. Because if you are looking to get any action tonight, it's not gonna happen. This is insane. I never do things like this.
Would have been cool to see how he did that, but this movie can't fathom how to write interesting dialogue, so, you know, we just gotta skip from point A to point B without showing the interesting part. After this one night stand, they're like just full on dating, apparently.
Okay, I think my manhood's just been questioned.
Oh, nobody is questioning that, trust me.
And now, because of this, Peacemaker's dad wants to kill her. He's all like, I had to watch the love of my life die in front of me, and you failed to hostage rescue her, and she killed herself. Now I will do this pain unto you. The woman that killed herself in front of him, that's on Harvey, apparently. And that's it. No, really, that's it. The movie completely forgets about the like training plot. It like literally just completely forgets about that. And now it's about Peacemaker's dad trying to kill Harvey and his girlfriend.
I haven't told you what the job is yet.
So tell me.
Remember Belgrade?
No, we didn't see that.
Yeah.
It's like that, only bigger.
After this, he like plants a rose heart in Harvey's place, and Harvey's like, I got the message. So he goes and looks up his address with police computers and then breaks into a home without a warrant. And it turns out to not be Peacemaker's dad's house. And it's just like this nice old Asian couple. And he just like breaks into their room while they're sleeping.
Put the wallet on the table, you can have the jewelry.
Sorry. Mistake. Police.
Someone get this guy out of here. So now Gus is like, you got to get out of Detroit. You're a target. He's going to kill you. And Harvey's like, no. And that's the end of that conflict again.
This is Detroit!
They do another hostage rescue scene, and somehow like Peacemaker's dad taps into the phone that they're using to negotiate with the hostage and pretends to be on the force and like starts egging the dude holding the hostages on.
Fuck, get that bitch! Cutler, we got another phone ringing in there.
Go out the back, right now.
No, I want my car in the front where I can see you.
Then blow the bitch's brains out.
What?
And it's like, okay, that's actually something cool. That's like an interesting thing that he's doing. That's cool. It doesn't last for very long though, and then right after they upend it all with this. So Harvey's girlfriend is now kidnapped by Peacemaker's dad, and he has to save her. So they run around and do that. It's just a shittily edited, poorly lit sequence of like 10 dudes running around a gross, dinky building, shooting at each other with bad CGI muzzle flashes. A lot of the SWAT team dies, but like, I don't care. Like, I would struggle to even classify these people as side characters. Like, they interact with each other like a few times, I guess, but you know, I don't care. So Harvey finally gets to the room where they're holding his girlfriend, and he gets into this big kerfuffle with Peacemaker's dad, and I'm genuinely annoyed at how badly shot and edited this is. I mean, look at this. They put effort into choreographing an actual fight. They had the characters break through walls. I'm like 100% sure that was practical. Like they were on set and had the characters attached to wires, or the actors attached to wires, and like broke them through the wall. That's great. That's cool. I love that they put effort into that. Too bad we can't fucking see it. And then they explode him. They explode the bad guy. They blow him up. And the building along with it. Likely way for a movie directed by Benny Boom to end. Movie's over. He goes back to LA and he brings his girlfriend. They had sex once. He's been there for 2 weeks, and she upends her entire life, her entire career to follow this guy across the country. Are you kidding me? God, this movie is so boring and nonsensical. It's edited so badly. The dialogue is fucking boring. Every time something interesting might be happening, they do a bunch of quick, ridiculous action cuts that just take me out of it. And it didn't have a plot. Remember how he needed to like certify a SWAT team? Well, like at the end of the movie, after they blow up Peacemaker's dad, he's like, consider them certified.
What about their certification?
Consider them certified.
Mind you, half of them are dead. So like, you know, you're going to have to replace them with some people that aren't going to be certified. But also like, no, they established throughout the whole movie that there was like this specific test that they had to do. And then they just completely forget about that. And then at the end, he's just like, they're certified. No, you can't. No. There isn't even a falling action. The explosion happens. Gus asks Harvey to stay. Harvey says no, asks girlfriend to go with him to Cali. She says yes, and the movie ends. The movie ends 60 seconds after the climax. The climax. Were you that strapped for budget or for like time constraints. I'm pretty sure this was like a direct to DVD movie. There are no time constraints on direct to DVD movies because you're not taking up time in the movie theater. Remember how earlier we had that really weird interaction between him and his ex that wasted some fucking time in the beginning? We never see her again. You could have cut that and put a falling action into the movie or added to the middle if you really needed it to be an hour and 30 minutes. Though honestly, thank God it's not longer because I couldn't watch more of this boring piece of crap. I fucking hate this movie. I know it's like direct to DVD bullshit, but like, so was Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster, so excuse me for having some expectations. I went in assuming that a movie with Gustavo Fring and Harvey Specter couldn't possibly be boring, and it was. There was nothing to save this movie. The actors could not bring their charisma.
Our mayor is buddies with their mayor.
Like, these actors, you cannot have these actors and have no charm. Benny Boom, what are you doing?
This is Detroit!
And again, like the movie doesn't even have a fucking middle. Like the characters just all of a sudden act like they've known each other for years at the halfway point of the movie, and there's no going back from that. And it's like, when did this happen? When did these characters interact with each other in any meaningful way? 0 out of 10, no redeeming qualities.
I am more than a side character in a skit. You will regret this, Hippo.
All right, that's it for me. I hated this movie. I watched this garbage twice, so to console me, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, all that jazz, and check out another one of my videos. That really helps the algorithm see me as a YouTuber worth showing, and it'll really help me out. Other than that, have a great day or night. Hippo out.